She give the wickedest slum. That's a black guy, dude. I don't know if you know.
Oh, is this that lion man?
Isn't that awesome? That guy's fucking great.
Well, hearing it now, I didn't know, without seeing it, I thought it was a black dude.
He's a black.
I completely forgot, and I've seen the video.
I think he uses auto-tune to make himself sound like a black man. Isn't that awesome?
But that's he sets it to that. That's as a singer myself, sometimes I use the black auto tune myself. It's a setting. It's a T-Pain setting.
Well, welcome. This is the 98th
Well,
episode.
98.
98. Up in air.
Smoking on the air.
We're big boomba clots over air. Fuck, dude. Yeah, we didn't prepare at all. There wasn't anything cool that
Today's
happened.
been too shitty of a day. We've been doing dog training 101 today.
Yeah, dude. I've been I like to pretend because I don't have any pets. The pets that I have are literally desk ornaments. So like I have a tarantula and exotic fish.
Mm-hmm.
Like goddamn. I'm gonna fucking break it.
We're having technical difficulties. We're having animal difficulties. We had
There we go.
Jack Hanna was supposed to, or who was the guy? The crocodile hunter.
It's
Steve Irwin, but he died, and the dog went crazy.
the sun is a little twink, dude. I love the sun.
Oh, I saw something. He was like, "We made a turtle. It's the Steve Irwin turtle. I love you, Dad."
But my one critique is he doesn't have the same accent. Like, crikey!
Oh, because he's like been properly educated.
He sounds like a faggot. You know?
His dad definitely sounded like basically an Australian hillbilly.
Oh yeah, he pretty much was, dude. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be a fan of gay people if.
I wonder if that ever
That's
came out.
That's a pretty good
man.
question, you know. Like,
I wonder if we could go back and find some crocodile hunter stance on homosexuality stuff where it's like, I just don't think they should be married to each other.
I don't think he really had a stance on anything other than like worldwide life conservation and shit.
Yeah, he's just like, I think animals should be happy.
And beating up animals.
What does an
stuff.
Australian accent even sound like?
Crikey, mate. We're going to go down to the savannah and we're going to go run through the valley. I found a big old anthill and I'm going to kick it over. We're going to put bugs inside of the anthill and watch them kill each other. and then you're going to record it and put it on Animal Planet.
I'm Hugo Weaving.
Yeah, I'm not even actually Steve Irwin.
I'm not Steve Irwin. Remember The Matrix? I was the bad guy.
That would be fucking hilarious if, like, there was a lost video where he's, like, very homophobic and they just destroyed it.
They could just do that with AI now, which
we should
just
do.
Yeah.
I'm Steve Irwin and I'm gonna fuck it. And he's just doing jackass stuff. He's doing like Sam Hyde where he goes to like a pride event and he's just calling everyone a faggot.
Yeah. I mean that's an easy skit where you just do like a trans hunter and he's like going into the women's bathroom like, oh, I got one.
Yeah, he's going into the women's.
Oh, look at how big his dick is. Oh.
And it's an actual cis woman.
Yeah.
There was that video in where it was in Vegas where like there was some fucking woman and she was like she chased like an actual cis woman into the bathroom and she was like, call security, we got one. Like fucking, and the girl wasn't even trans and she was like, what's your gender? And it was like, it was even during COVID and shit. I think it was because she got told to put a mask on and that already pissed her off.
Yeah.
I miss that. I so fucking miss that so much.
But didn't she get arrested?
Yeah, she did, dude. Cause she was like, cause like
they're like you're filming in a bathroom.
No, I don't think she got in trouble because she was being harassed. Like, what is she supposed to do? Just pull a gun and shoot her?
No, I
which
thought
she is allowed to do, by the way.
That's Vegas law, baby.
That's called stand your ground, and that's Nevada. Like, that's a Nevada state, and you can do that, dude.
Nevada has the
They have the fuck law.
I hate when I have the joke in my head, and I'm like, that's funny. And then as I go to say it, I completely forget what it was gonna be.
Well, you're the Joker, baby.
That's
how it goes.
I'm just a wild. I just play whatever comes into my head.
Yeah, if you notice, the wizard came from his little perch, because the Christmas carnival came to town. I'm so excited for the Christmas carnival.
Where did the Christmas carnival come from?
Oh, I've had that since I was a little boy.
Where would you keep it at? I don't think I remember seeing that last Christmas.
I put it on that little thing. I put it on that little perch thing, and then it does this. I turn it on.
Maybe this is the first time I've ever seen it actually on.
That thing's like 30 years old. It's one of those. Have you ever seen one of those like holiday villages that like grandmothers have, and they're like, all those little fucking set things are so expensive. They're like 200. I want to say like at the time this was like a $200 fucking thing, but now I can't even imagine. It's like fucking 30 years old.
Well, and it still works.
Oh yeah, dude. Like me and Lucy, we fixed I got it, and then you know, like the rubber bands were fucking shot because it's like 30-year-old.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
It was something that we would put up during Christmas, you know. See, that's what I hate about Nightmare Before Christmas, because now they're just mixed together.
You just want to put it up all. Oh, I forgot.
I don't know the names anymore.
I put up the Halloween Town thing.
But can you imagine how it looks stupid as shit now, because it's like we have fucking like projectors that make 3D images and shit. Like what was that movie with Denzel in it? Or not Denzel. Sylvester Stallone, and it was the woke future. I forget.
RoboCop.
No, not RoboCop, but the one where the black guy's the bad. Well, that's every. The blonde black guy. Wesley Snipes.
Oh, Wesley Snipes? I don't remember. Oh, the blonde. Oh,
what was that movie?
Ice, when they're in ice. Demolition Man.
Demolition Man.
But you said Denzel. Have you ever seen the movie Virtuosity?
No, what the hell is that?
Oh fuck, that's a throwback. Just thinking of Denzel in like The Matrix. So it's basically The Matrix before The Matrix, but Denzel's a cop, and then
so it's the Fatrix.
Yes, and then
Fake tricks.
The bad guy is
gay.
Fuck. He's also Australian, I think, or maybe he's just British. But I'm going around the world fighting everybody. What the fuck was his name?
They should do a Daily Wire where it's just the bad guy is a gay.
I can't remember his name. But yeah, all the bad guys. He's basically a gay bad guy. Also, I mean, he does some. He's basically like the anime Joker almost. Like he has like a green suit, but he's an AI character, but somehow comes into real life through crystals. I think.
Hell yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's what happens, because the guy's like. And also, it's because the guy who makes him is horny. It tries to make a porn woman AI.
So he's trying to fuck AI.
Yeah, but
that's awesome.
But
it's like that Futurama episode.
Yeah, but the Joker AI kills her, and it's like, ha, you made me instead, and now I murdered you also.
And what's this? What is this you're referencing again?
Virtuosity.
When did this come out?
I don't know, 95 maybe?
So he's not actually the Joker, though.
No.
But he's
what is his fucking name, though? God, that's going to piss me off. He was the gladiator.
Oh, Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe.
I'm going fighting around the world.
He's like, I'm a computer.
I'm fucking gay in this movie.
Yeah.
And he's the Joker, baby?
He is kind of like a computer Joker, yeah.
I'm the Joker, baby.
It's like, and I don't remember much else besides the crystals make him come to life.
They make him ejaculate,
and then that's all I really remember. And then there's it's one of those movies where like, what's real life and what's virtual reality? Whoa!
So it came out around Truman Show, where everyone was trying to do Truman Show type shit.
I think it was before that even.
Oh really?
It's
so
like
Truman Show copied Virtuosity. I keep thinking of Virtual Reality by Jamiroquai.
Yeah, but that's kind of like
that
should have been in the fucking movie. I don't think it had come out yet though. But
It's a kick-ass song, dude. They should have put that.
I feel like
in
it's
there.
like around the same time the movie Hackers came out. I really like that movie. I like to
You
reference
said
that as much as possible.
you jacked off to that
Well, Angelina Jolie's.
her little titties, her little boy titties.
They're like kind of big though, but there you can see them through her shirt.
But didn't she have the boy haircut, or was that?
I mean, it's boyish.
She has like, yeah, and she's the girl on the team, and she had the white T-shirt, and you can see her nipples.
Exactly.
That's the Jack material.
There it is.
She had big old nips.
And there's also the final scene right before the credits, which is like 15 seconds, but they're in a pool together.
Oh hell yeah!
And it's like, yeah,
you can kind of see her pussy in her.
a little bit, yeah. You're like, I was that guy.
I always thought that was weird, like, you know, that like women's bathing suits are just like you can see their pussies and ass, like, and then like, you know, like they're like better, like, well, that's you know, they don't even take off their shirts and shit, like if they're fat and shit.
Oh, fuck.
I thought that was always funny.
Men's bathing suits are just shorts. Like half the dudes I know since I've been like,
I know white trash
they
kids.
just
that
wear
don't-
basketball shorts.
They just wear basketball.
Like half them wear underwear too.
Because
like
they're
at the
trying to get
beach.
pussy.
Yeah. I remember that. I don't think I did it, but because I just have a pair of American flag swimming trunks that I've had for like the last 10 years because I love America.
I've been wanting to get an American flag bikini. I always thought that would be
I can't
really
believe
funny.
you don't have one. Like
I should.
every red-blooded American.
I should get a Blue Lives Matter one and like take
Yes.
pictures and then like
Yes.
post it in conservative. Fucking. That would be funny.
I agree with you guys.
Yeah, dude. They would be pissed.
You need to accept me.
They would be so fucking pissed about that. It would be like, just like post a picture and like not talk at all. Like, just like have my dick out in the picture with the Blue Lives Matter one-piece bathing suit.
MTV True Life. My trans girlfriend loves police.
Yeah, we love police. No, do you have any like law enforcement family? No, I just
Nah.
fuck. I hate those people, dude.
Mhm.
It's like I understand if you like love law enforcement, if like somebody's in law enforcement's in your family and they're like, you know, they molested you or some shit. You know?
Obviously.
I get that. You know?
Understandable.
Yeah, but it's like the people who it's just like they're just like, no, you should just blindly obey the police. It's just like-
Every time,
Yeah.
no matter what.
those are the January 6th guys, by the way, who killed police officers that day.
Yeah, fuck. I was just thinking about something though. What we were saying about the police and.
We said fuck them, right?
Well, yeah, that.
I miss Chris though. Like he's a police. He's doing pretty good.
Yeah, he's an alright.
I kind of want to like interview him now. He's been on the force for almost a year.
But we got to interview him with like a mask over him or do the fakery or whatever.
Yeah, I want him
'cause
to be in the uniform.
I don't
want
want to get his ass in trouble.
Yeah, that would be funny as fuck, dude. Like he's just like, yeah, well, he just still tells like long-winded, like nerdy ass stories.
Well, it'd be one thing if you got in trouble for being on like a Rogan podcast, because then you could, you know, fucking use that to make a career. But for us, it's nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing to us.
You just ruin your career.
Well, I don't think it would ruin his career. We wouldn't go too crazy. Yeah, dude, your dog's going crazy. I don't know what the fuck it's barking
I
at.
don't know either.
He's being gay.
Do you want to see if it chills or you want to keep rolling?
Mm-mm. Keep rolling.
All right, let's hope he chills.
Yeah, Chris doesn't know how to fucking raise
Can't
his
raise a
dog. He
dog.
didn't watch Snow Dogs.
Well, I tried to put him down. It didn't take.
Yeah, dude. They took him to the Chinese restaurant. And they're just like, no, no good.
Mm-mm,
There's
this dog, bad
this is-
meat.
Not the right dog.
No, we don't take retard dog.
Yeah, they're like very. They're very.
They're a classy Chinese joint.
Dude, that would, I would appreciate that if like
You knew
If-
the dog
if
wasn't
you
retarded
did
when you were eating it.
if you did take your dog to the Chinese restaurant and you're
Yes.
like, we cannot take this dog no good. would you take offense to that? Like, be like
in
like,
in the scenario where it's I have taken the dog there in the idea
If
to
you-
sell it for meat
Yeah,
and they
dude.
tell me that, yes, I would not be mad at the Chinese restaurant for telling me no.
you wouldn't take offense and be like, well, what's wrong with my dog meat? What's wrong with my dog? This is a good dog. You know, like
Well, if I'd said that and then they gave me reasons, then I would be mad. But if the reason was we don't serve dog.
No, what if they're like we serve? Well, what if you know they serve? That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well,
You wouldn't sell dog meat to the Chinese restaurant if you have an established business with them before for selling dog meat. Or you know that they sell dog meat because you're like, sir, this is not chicken.
Okay, so I'm trying to get. I know that it's happening. I'm just trying to get in on it, and they tell me no, and it's a quality reason. And now
it's a quality reason.
That would make me upset. Yes.
Yeah, wouldn't you be like have questions then?
Well, yeah, then I'd be like,
I'd
well,
have even more questions. Because, like, I get that they're Chinese selling dog meat and trying to pass it off as chicken and, like, beef meat.
That's a good sketch where we do the Chris Hansen for Chinese restaurants.
That I agree. That is a good one. Chris Hansen for Chinese restaurants where he just shows up there like, how do you explain this cat? Like, you bring your own cat from home. They're just like, you need to leave.
Yeah, we were messaging on Grindr.
Yeah, well, Grindr, they thought it was for, like, grinding up a cat.
He was confused.
That would be fucking hilarious where it's just like there's just a bunch of people, like foreign people, and they're just like, oh, we thought this was like we grind up sausages.
You said you wanted to see the pussies.
Yeah, we got confused. People talking about pussy on this site that you can get.
Somehow they still get a pedophile.
Isn't Grindr the gay men website though?
Yes.
Tinder is the because Grindr came first. A lot of people don't know that, but Grindr was first.
But Grindr sounds more like a baking or like
it sounds like a sandwich Grubhub.
Yeah, so that's funnier.
It is.
Tinder sounds like you're building a gay fire.
Like Boy Scouts, that's kind of gay.
Very like didn't they get a whole bunch of trouble for raping kids?
Yeah, well, that's where they, it's funny. Remember how I was talking about how I was watching the new Chris Hansen episodes?
Yes.
So yeah, that's where they get these pedophiles now. But that's kind of
Wait, they get them from the Scouts?
They get them from like Tinder and Grindr websites, which I feel like that's not fair. Like those websites, it's like it asks you if you have to literally say
you're supposed to be talking to an adult.
Yeah, dude, it asks you if you're 18. So it's like I feel like it's still entrapment, and that was the problem the first time with the show. They don't just like beat the shit, but they do arrest the pedophile right at the beginning, which is pretty funny. That is pretty fucking funny because then the guy's really jostled up then.
Like I said, I think we talked about that, but there's no way to feel sorry for those guys. You can't be like, well, it's like, yeah, whatever you are as a person, your intention was to go do sexual things with like a 14-year-old.
The only time I do kind of feel bad for them is when they're like the severely retarded ones.
That's a different thing.
Yeah,
too. Also, but still, like,
because they do kind of coax them. Like, do you like pussy? Like, it's Chris Hansen. He's got to do something.
Do they still catch guys like that?
I believe they have to, dude. Like I've seen the online videos where they.
Am I wrong? Am I being like
No, because
I feel like they shouldn't be on Grindr.
They shouldn't. They should ask you if you're like mentally retarded.
Yeah.
They should make you like solve a math problem or some shit. I feel like they used to with the I feel like they used to when it was like, oh, prove you're human. Damn, that dog's going into the back of my fucking shit. I don't want it there, but the show's got to go on.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'm positive.
All right. This is a nerve-wracking episode, guys. You don't even understand.
There's like a fucking... it's the Caesar Malone dog soccer episode. We need to get him more water bottles. I think that's the problem.
I've got a couple for him. I'm sure you have others in your house that probably don't have... or probably still have water in them.
I can make water bottles.
All right, guys, we're gonna chug water on the
Remember on the Adam Friedland show, he chugged the fucking. He's like, I could drink more water than you.
Oh, like through the straw or whatever. Yeah, what a stupid ass thing.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, we do need a third mic.
We need a laugh head.
We really do, dude. I thought that we had it with Bambi, but now it's like. I feel like she thinks
she's gone Hollywood with a female face.
No, I don't think she has though. Like she has an actual job now. I texted her the other day. She's still clumsy as shit. She told me that she like cut her hand and now she needs surgery
I
on
thought
her
I
hand.
saw something that she was like, "Oh, I need surgery because like I opened coffee wrong or something like that," or
Yeah, dude.
or she opened a wine bottle wrong.
Dude, tell me about it. I have my fingers all. Dude, I have like damage on my fingers since I was like, it's like very like 14, and it's never. You see that giant fucking scar right there?
Yeah.
I saw my tendon and bone and shit,
Ugh.
and I literally just put a butterfly band-aid on it, and it got
Ugh.
better. And
Well,
it used to pop and shit when it would like rain and get bad, but now it's just like normal again.
When I think of stuff like that, it makes my finger hurt because I think of the dumbest shit I did when I was like,
Oh, it was very stupid how it did. Me and my friend, we were fucking around and we were drunk and we were like, we were just like, look, we're doing knife fight. And we broke the bottle and did it. And I dropped mine and he like fell forward and stepped on my hand while I was like grabbing the bottle. And then I lifted it up. I was like, oh, fuck. Like, and then we went to this like family diner and shit. We just like ran in there with blood all over me. And I just was like, let me go to the bathroom, rinse this off, and shit, we'll be right out of here. And they're like, okay. And we went in there, and I literally just laid on the floor, and I felt like I was going to pass out. And I did, and like, then we just like hung out, and I was like, I don't want to go to the hospital. See,
"I'm glad you didn't die."
and then Miranda's mom fixed my finger.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, dude. And
Mine-
then it healed, and now I have this huge scar on my face. You see that fucker? It's like a white
Oh, yeah, I see
scarlet
that.
scar, and it's right in between. I saw my tendon in my fucking shit.
See, mine's nowhere near that bad, but it's. So I was eating one of those, like the jalapeno cheddar cheese in the can that you get
Yeah.
from like the gas station. So I had eaten one of those by myself, and then there was still cheese on the sides, and I put my finger in and spun it around,
Yeah.
and I gave myself like
Oh,
a
fuck.
metal paper cut, and it hurt so fucking bad. And then there was cheese in the wound.
Jalapeno
Yeah,
cheese.
jalapeno cheese in the like mixed with the blood and shit. Oh, and
I fucked up the cheese.
well, then like, and I tried to. I was like, I still want to try and eat this. Whoa! And then I like had to wash my hand, and I still think about that. I'm like, that's one of the dumbest things I've ever did to like really hurt myself.
The joke that we were so so it's very funny the differences of stories.
Mm-hmm.
Because I actually fucked up because I said knife fight. It was actually, we don't have the censor button anymore. But it was an N-word knife fight, and we were laughing about that, and that was the joke that we were doing, and that's what led to this. this fucking.
It had to be racist.
It was actually because we were drunk, and that was the joke that we were doing, and I was like, he broke the bottle, and then I was like, oh shit, I broke the bottle, and we were like, knife, and and yeah, dude, like,
That makes me laugh.
and then I dropped mine, and then like I went to go grab it, and I think he went to go grab it, but he stumbled forward as I went and did it, and he stepped on my fucking hand.
You were both drunk at
We
the
were
time.
both drunk, and I was like, oh my god, dude. But now it's healed perfect. It doesn't hurt anymore or anything. It doesn't pop. It doesn't do shit.
She's got Dr. Quinn medicine woman on the fucking job.
I fucking healed myself, dude, with the power of estrogen and being woke with woke crystal energy and knowing my horoscope.
Mm-hmm. And you're like, oh man, the Marvels will fix this.
Dude, the Marvels was kind of a good movie, but it was woke and shit. They needed to make it though, because it was a comic book and shit. I'm looking forward to Blade. If they make him gay Blade, I'm going to lose my shit. That's going to be the fucking best.
I think that's the one that anybody like...
Hand me another caramel apple, please.
Yeah, anybody that has any type of like care if they fuck up, because the other movies it's like you could do whatever you want. Like I don't even know what they're doing. Like was that Shang-Chi or
the Chinese,
the Eternals? Like nobody knows these. You could do whatever the fuck you want. But like Blade, we know what the Blade movies are.
I want to talk. I referenced Shang-Chi in the Nine Rings last night when at the fucking dungeon party thing last night.
Would he have 9 rings in his asshole?
No, dude, even better. So like, yeah, I had this guy, and he was like, his whole thing was just like he wanted to he was like, "Oh, I want to be put on like a leash and have a collar and harness and stuff and be led around like a dog at this like I guess there's like this public dungeon whatever and you pay a club membership fee and you go there. And it's not like Shannon's club where like you fuck. Like there's different
How are you invited to this?
so the guy there's
Because of
some
your
guy on FetLife, and he tributed me some. He gave me like a shitload of roses. Yeah, because I love flowers, and he fucking like, I guess so. Like he just wanted to like be led around on a leash and shit. It was very clean or whatever, but he did want a lot of crazier shit. But he wanted to be led around at this place. It's called GD2 or whatever. That's what it's called, and it's not Gangster Disciples. I know what you're thinking. It isn't.
I
that.
wish it was.
That's what I was thinking when when it has signs and shit says GD2. But that just means that the first one got shut down. In the sex club industry, that just means that the first one got shut down, and they had to open it up a second time at a different location.
You better believe we're not changing the name.
No, dude. There's one place called like the Tower or whatever, and it used to be like the Siege or whatever, and then they just keep changing the name because they get shut down. It's so fucking funny, dude.
Do you remember the comic Gallagher?
Yeah, where he
Smash
smashes.
the watermelons?
Yeah.
So I was like, I'd have heard of this before, but I never heard this story. I was listening to a podcast that Carrot Top was on.
Yeah.
And apparently, him and Gallagher had beef for a while because they have the same dumbass.
Oh, they do have this
The
very
prop shit.
similar shtick.
And
Gallagher would jump on like a giant couch.
but so Gallagher in like the late 80s, early 90s or whatever gave his act to his like younger brother.
Yeah, but to be younger Gallagher.
And he went around as Gallagher 2.
Yeah.
But it was Gallagher TOO. So he would go on to like on the billboard and be like, "Oh, so and so and Gallagher too." Like they thought they were going to see the
funny.
original Gallagher, and they'd be like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" He's like, "I'm also Gallagher.
I'm Gallagher's little brother."
Yeah. And he would just do the same act or whatever. And
why wouldn't you be allowed to do that? If I was
well, you are. I mean, he never got in trouble for it because he said he like gifted. It was like the Blue Man Group basically.
Yeah, dude. Why wouldn't you be allowed to do? Why wouldn't Chris Angel just be allowed to like have like a Darby Allin? You know, like this thing.
Darby Allin does magic.
Yeah, Darby Allin. You know, it's like a younger, or like, why wouldn't Carrot Top be able to have like a Gen Z Carrot Top come out and be a fag on stage? Have trans Carrot Top.
There's got to be some TikTok prop comic on fucking.
Dude, I wonder.
The internet blowing up
there's
right
gotta
now.
be, dude. Like, dude, that's probably what the world needs is a prop comic.
My favorite movie is Chairman of the Board.
Yeah, dude.
I rented that movie a lot as a kid.
That movie fucking sucks, dude.
Hard.
I love when the cover he's just like on a surfboard and he looks cool as fuck. Dog,
Never
dude.
happens in the movie.
It's like a rip-off Pee-wee Herman. Like
let me see how good my memory is of this cuz he's like a loser who lives in an apartment.
Yeah, but all of his shit is made out of garbage.
Yeah, it is. No, it is. It's like garbage Pee-wee, and he's like, "No, I'm an inventor." And then he invents TV dinners that have actual TVs in them or something like that.
Like stupid shit, and the TV like plays when he puts it in the microwave.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I said I don't remember all, but I know it has something to do with that. And then that's what they're like. This guy's a genius.
This shit's fucking.
They make
hilarious.
him like a CEO of like just some random companies. Like
no, I think that he inherited it somehow. I don't.
Oh.
Because they wanted him not to be, because he ended up on the board somehow, and then he ended up as the chairman. He did something. I don't remember the movie because it was a shit whole movie.
I literally, with the exception of him inventing the TV things, and there's a scene where they're like getting kicked out of their house, and the landlord smokes a cigarette in one breath. She like lights a cigarette and then
She
inhales the entire thing.
That means that she was good at sucking dick.
Oh, you
dude.
know it, baby.
Yeah, dude, because people love smoking cigarettes.
She gave some Carrot Top back in the day.
Yeah, dude. Do you think he was a carrot top or a carrot bottom?
That's what I should go on tour as Carrot Bottom.
See, that's who his protege should be. Is
Carrot
just
Bottom.
It's just like a gay partner who's also redheaded.
And he's always showing his pubes.
Yeah, dude, it's
I'm Carrot Bottom.
He's Carrot Bottom, but he gets fucked in his ass.
No, I put the watermelons up my asshole.
And he says, I'm tired of you guys saying I take it in my ass, so I got Carrot Bottom up here to
Carrot Bottom and Gallagher.
Yeah, and Gallagher.
They're beefing.
It's like the fucking Gallagher 2's son is Gallagher.
It's like The Prestige.
But it's like he's trying to be, but he's in a kilt, so he's trying to be like Gaelic.
Yes, there you go.
This is literally a fucking kilt, but he's actually gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the joke. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
But he doesn't want to be gay.
He
wants to be Gaelic.
That's what we should do. We should make a bunch of stupid fucking props and go to an open mic. And be like, we're coming, we're making prop comedy.
We're trying to fill the void being left by Gallagher and Carrot Bottom.
You go up on. I don't even know what we would make, dude. Like, but I could probably think of some stupid shit. Just like fuck, dude. I don't even know. You just go up on stage and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna fuck this dog on stage," and then everybody laughs.
It's not prop comedy. It's just you're like that's kind of fucked up.
It's like a stuffed animal dog with a fleshlight in the back of it, and you're just like,
check this
out.
You guys into bestiality?
Like you're not even a good Carrot Top. You just like have fucking stupid inanimate objects that you put fleshlights into. And you can fuck.
Brave little toaster. What if it was a sexy little toaster? Check this out. Every joke is check this out.
Check this out. That's the fucking
joke. The fleshlight.
That's a Gen Z prop comedy. Woo! We're fucking bringing it back.
The opening for Matt Rife.
You heard of Fortnite, right? What about Fork Knife? And it's just a giant fork and a knife.
With a fleshlight on it.
Yeah, with a fleshlight. He's holding a fleshlight.
Check this out.
I bet you guys never seen this. And it's a fleshlight that actually works as a flashlight.
Yes.
You can take this camping. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, prop comedy's coming back. Yeah, but I hated this place I went to last night, dude. I've been to a lot of fuck clubs, but like, you know, like I hate going to open dungeon places where it's like, oh, you have to have a membership and you go to the what the fuck is he trying to eat?
Hey,
he's doing good. He's doing good.
He's gonna.
Maybe we'll take a break.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We're more than halfway.
Yeah, let's take a break and do a little toot.
We'll be back, guys. Hold on.
I'm not gay. And what was the song that we were doing earlier?
Listen to your dog.
No. Not listen to your dog. The one earlier, like where it was. What song was that, dude? Where it was like your pussy.
Oh, a
pussy
very tiny
penis.
Looks like a
pussy in his pants. You sing the fucking. I'll do the beatbox part.
That's a good
very tiny penis.
So, we wanted to do an acapella.
Well, you're not even singing, so I
don't know, like, I don't know what part I'm singing.
Oh, you're doing the main part, the very tiny penis.
Oh, you want me to do the vocals?
Pussy in his pants. It looks like a pussy in his pants. The magic's done, dude. It's done.
I had
and
my
over.
own version that I was working on, but
I like pussy, and it looks like a pussy in his pants, because that would be funny.
mine was very smelly penis, wash your dick and ass.
Well, you can have that in there.
That could be the second verse.
That could be this. Yeah, of course, dude. Like, and then because he's singing about different guys.
Mm-hmm.
Some guys have very tiny penises where they look like pussies in their pants.
Do you think you could? How is it hard to cruise if you're blind?
I don't know. Probably.
Cruising for blind gay sex. They call it blinder.
I imagine they just go to like a glory hole, and that's just like blind sex, gay sex, right? Like it'd pretty much be the same thing. It'd be
Do you think they call it blinder?
Yeah, blinder. Yeah, dude, that would be great.
Stevie Wonder's on Blinder.
You can have gay sex on blinder.com, and it's just a braille website or something. I don't know.
You get a newsletter.
You get a newsletter that's read.
Somebody was here last week.
They write it. They're like, well, nobody comments on what we see. I don't know why. They can't. No one can read it.
Yeah, that's being blind's stupid and
It's
gay.
Dude, it was funny earlier you referenced Shang-Chi and the Nine Rings,
Yes.
because that I keep like getting sidetracked from this story, but it's so funny because this guy, we went to this stupid fucking like it's like I guess this guy pays a membership a month and he gets to go to like this dungeon and use their shit, and they have like nice stuff, but there's like a ton of people there, and they're all like hipsters and stuff, like, and they look like they look like garbage and stuff. Like there's like, but it was funny because this guy, he was like, oh, I want to wear a leash and walk around, and he was like, oh, I got this cock ring, and this thing, it was like, it had like literally like 9 rings on it, and it like went around his fucking entire penis. And he was like walking from his car to the place, and it like fell off of his dick. It like fell on the ground. That was funny.
I mean, that's funny because like, how small is your dick?
But well, because
9 rings couldn't hold.
It was hard when I put it on, but then it like got soft and it fell off. But it was like, it was funny because in my head I was like, hey, you like Marvel? Have you heard of Shang-Chi and the 9 Rings? But that was funny. But this club was fucking weird, dude.
Well,
like,
that's like
there was one point, dude. Like I was like over at the edge. I was like hanging out. I had the guy massaging my feet or whatever, and I was sitting. And then there was like some lady that came in by herself with like a fucking book bag, and she was just like grabbed a chair, and she was just like tying up the chair or some shit. And so like we were there for like 30 minutes and shit. So like I walked around, I went to the bar and got a drink.
Obviously.
And we walked, and I was like, well, let's do another lap or whatever. So we walked around, and then I was like telling people, I was like, well, he's doing like a dog type thing and stuff, like
introducing your friends.
Yeah, hello, this is this guy. Isn't this funny? Like this is pretty funny, right? But nobody was like, yeah, no, we don't give a shit. Like everybody was pretentious there for like a fucking like fuck club.
See, that's
whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
Cis fuck clubs suck, dude. They really do.
It was specifically for like straight domination type shit or whatever.
I guess like it was kind of
say dungeon. I think like leather type.
Yeah,
shit.
it's like a leather thing. People were just kind of like, like I don't know. We did a lap. But this lady, she was like overweight, and she was just like in her panties and shit, but she was like by herself, like in this corner, like she was tying up a chair. But then like we came around, and the chair, it looked like it was like braided with the ropes. Like she's like obviously really into these ropes, but the chair was like hanging off of the ground. And like, so I was like, oh, I want to walk around and meet people. And obviously people were looking at me because I had the fucking like 50-year-old man on a leash, fucking walking around.
You had the cryptid with you.
Yeah, the only person walking on their hands and knees. He's like naked with rings on his fucking penis.
I can only imagine what that floor is like.
Yeah, dude, it's gross. This is gross. I washed my hands. Don't worry.
Good call.
But it did look nice there. I will give it that. But like, yeah, we go back over to this lady, and the chair was like lofted, and like there was this like gay looking guy like in like fancy underwear, and he was looking, and I was like, this guy looks cool to talk to. So I was like, it's like a Minecraft server in here walking around, you know?
That's what you
Like
told the guy?
yeah, I did. I was like, it's like an open Minecraft server, and like people just do their own thing. And look at this, that's incredible. And then this lady got fucking, and then we were like, he was like, yeah, no, it looks awesome. Like, and we're like being positive, but this lady was just like, excuse me, it's not polite to interrupt people during their scenes. And I'm like, dude, you're tying up a fucking chair. I just like literally walked away, but I was like baffled. I was like, dude, a scene? Like with what? Your imaginary friend?
Yeah,
Like
who are
what,
you performing for?
like what are you talking? No, because that's what you call like, if you're fucking, you're like doing like a BDSM thing. They call them
Oh,
scenes instead of saying, "Oh, we're fucking."
that's gay.
'Cause
But
it
she was
sounds
just
better.
herself with a chair.
It was herself with a fucking chair, and she was
Fuck
like
her.
hoisting a chair. And like even me and the gay guy, we like looked at each other like, okay, like, and then we are like, oh, I was like, okay, well, I'm going over here. Yeah, and I was like, for the rest of the night, I was like, dude, like, what the fuck was that about? Like, what are you talking? Like, no,
It's bad enough being a fucking like a sex pervert, but then you're a fucking nerd about it too. Like,
oh
what
yeah.
the fuck is wrong with you? Grow up.
But I feel like this guy was the most perverted guy out of anybody in the room. And it's funny because I went to his FetLife, and like you can join groups and shit like that, like or it's stuff that interests you and stuff. The only group that this guy was a part of, it was called Kinky Conservatives. And I was like, huh, like that's fucking weird, you know? Like, and this guy was like sending me messages like, oh, I want to fucking like like he was like, "Oh, my old mistress would walk me around with her big dogs, and one of them tried to mount me, and it got my dick hard." And I was like, I was like, obviously that's fucking gross, but it's like, I was like, yeah, cool. Like,
Okay.
okay, pal. Like, you do you, pal. Like, like don't let it fuck you. And then he was like, he backtracked. He was like, no, but that wasn't cool. Yeah, it wasn't cool. I was like, man, this guy is fucking weird. Kinky, because conservative kinky is just like the worst kind of like pedophilia and bestiality.
Well,
and
that's
shit.
the thing is they're like, oh, you can't be gay, but if you could smash my balls with a sledgehammer
Yeah,
and then
kinky conservatives, like they are the worst ones because they're the ones that want the absolute demonic shit.
I feel like those are the ones that like go to Thailand
Oh,
specifically
yeah.
to like fuck 14-year-old kids and shit like that.
Oh yeah, and they're the ones that are
And
like,
they're like,
well,
no, I'm supporting the economy.
no, and they will do that shit too. They'll straight up be like, "Oh yeah, well, it's legal there if you know anything about the law." And that's what they'll do. And it's like, bro, like you're the one that's family values
Yeah,
and
it's
shit like that.
legal. What about like morally
Moral,
and,
yeah.
and just living with yourself afterwards and looking in the mirror and being like, oh yeah.
Well, that's the glory of being a conservative because like morals only matter when it matters to them. Otherwise, it's just like legality until that doesn't work out for them, and then they're like, "Have morals. What would God do?" That's what we need to bring back.
Damn
But
right.
it's like anything in the like if you read anything about Jesus in the Bible, like fucking anything about him, he's just like, yeah, dude, prostitutes, fucking sweet. Like I love weed. Like I
Dude,
fucking.
Jesus was a bro.
He was a socialist,
Yeah.
dude. Like he like gave people shit. He helped homeless people and prostitutes get off the streets. Like you bring that up to like a congressman or some stupid shit like that, they'd be like, no, we like that sounds like a fucking asshole kind
Yeah.
of guy.
Well, that not my. Well, we live in the world now where you can create your own reality.
Yeah,
Where
dude.
Jesus was a white conservative
Who was
that
Andrew Tate?
who yeah.
Dude, some people believe that. They believe Jesus is actually Donald Trump at this point.
Probably,
Which is hilarious to
That's a trip and a half, but that's America, baby. That's where we live in. Speaking of Andrew Tate and Elon, they dropped that Grand Theft Auto trailer, and you see they're
Yeah,
both
they're
like,
pissed off about it.
Elon's like, I just couldn't shoot the police.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, what a faggot, dude.
You're such a fucking loser.
like-
Like it's the biggest video game of all time. And also, I guarantee he's lying. He's played all those fucking games.
He literally is fucking like No, dude, like Elon Musk is a faggot, dude. He probably never played any of those games because like he went online and people would like kill him over and over again and then call him gay when he would like be like, "Hey, stop it." But he would buy all of the shit cuz he had the money for
Mm-hmm.
it. And then he was like, "I'm good because of that." But
Obviously.
actually he's fucking trash at the game. That's why he's against Grand Theft Auto. As if it's going to affect anything about the game at all. You know, like it's going to sell fucking like
Oh yeah, it's
multi-billion dollars.
they were talking about it like on fucking like MSNBC and shit the other. They're like, "Oh,
Oh yeah.
it's the biggest thing."
Dude, they're going to have to pay all those people they use their likeness to. Did you see anything about that? Where
Oh,
it
cuz
was
every clip in the trailer is based on like a
yeah,
news
they
thing from
they
Florida.
they based it on real fucking
Is
shit
the
from
alligator
Florida.
going to sue him?
No, but there was that guy that was in prison with the Joker makeup.
Yeah.
He was the first person to post something, and he was like, "Hey." He literally posted an Instagram video like, "Hey, you know, fucking Rockstar, that's my likeness." You know, like I'm the tattoo face guy. Like and he does deserve money.
He's the only one I feel has a completely valid one because the other one is like the black girl twerking on a car, which
But it
is
was
like,
still her likeness to the video,
I mean,
and they're using it to market money.
that could be any black woman on top of a car twerking. Like it doesn't matter.
But
Like
it would be one
that
thing
dude
if
is-
it was parody. It would be this is
if
a
she
great
had Joker makeup and she was twerking on the car or Joker tattoo, then I'd
Yeah.
be like, okay, pay the Joker twerk.
That guy, that was like legit the likeness of that guy. Like, and they are going to have to pay that fucking dude. Like, and there's no fucking way because it's like,
We'll see.
the first
I
Grand
mean, they
Theft
got the
Auto,
money. Who gives a shit? Like, it really doesn't matter.
they're like you were saying, they're talking about it on the news. That Grand Theft Auto 5 made like 30, like, what was it, $3 billion in the first like 2 days of it releasing.
That's why it's why video games suck now is because all the CEOs realized, oh, there can be a shitload of money be made here. So now like AAA games, all their CEOs are shitheads that are like, we're gonna actually monetize per hour you play and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Well, I read something online where it was like, well, they're going to have the online for the Grand Theft Auto game, but they were going to make people pay for it, like it was like World of Warcraft.
Aren't they already doing that?
No, they're not. Like you can pay for fucking money in the game, but you can still earn it, and
So
people are
Is Grand Theft Auto Online its like separate game?
k-
Or is it
in a
connected
way,
to GTA 5?
you're in the same map, right? Like you're in the same fucking map, but it's like you play with online people, and you can like. It's harder to earn money, but when you do it by doing missions with other people and shit like that. But you can also like rob convenience stores and stuff like that too. But yeah, you can buy like cool shit like fucking cars that like motorcycles that are like basically fighter jets and shit.
See, I don't know about, but I don't like all that crime stuff. When I played San Andreas, I just did all the BMX missions.
You do the cop missions that
Yeah,
are
I
just
do the
fucking,
police and pizza
you
delivery
still
mission.
kill people and then end of the mission. That's
Well,
the
I
mission.
feared for my life and the officers around me.
Dude, it's funny because that game's been now they have what they do is it's Grand Theft Auto roleplay where it's like they'll mod out the games where like they can play and they all play like it's real life fucking like, oh well, they're cops and we need to go out and get people, and they actually put your character in jail for like 15 minutes. And then you like get out and shit, and it's like so funny because people will like join up and just like cause mayhem and shit, and it like pisses all these people off. They'll have people working in a gas station, and they go to the gas station, buy shit. The person's like, "This is $15," and blah blah blah. Like, no, dude, that shit's gay.
Why would you fucking role play as a job that you could already like?
Yeah, dude.
Unless you're being like, okay, I'm gonna role play as a bank robber. Like a cop, at least is kind of cool because obviously everybody else is committing crimes, so you would be
No, dude, it's
doing
kind
fun stuff.
it's
But like,
it's kind of like that dungeon I was talking about where you go into it and they're just like you can't, like have any fun and shit. Like you get yelled at for like being like, "Oh, that's pretty cool," and "Oh, look at this asshole."
if there's one thing I love about my hobbies, it's taking it so seriously that I can't enjoy it anymore.
Yeah, in public, by the way.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
And everybody else better be as fucking crazy as me.
like you're there by yourself, mad at somebody for being like, "Oh, that's cool. You're braiding up a chair and tying it in the air, and nobody's sitting in it. She's like, excuse me, it's not nice to ruin to fucking talk during people's scenes. It's like, dude, you're in a room full of people in your underwear and you're fucking overweight. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I was just being nice, but now
Yeah.
the gloves are off. And you know what? The caramel apple beer is flowing.
The beer will flow like wine.
The
Caramel apple wine.
Caramel apple wine. Caramel San Diego.
Where in the world is Carmel San Diego? And she's drunk off cider.
Are you excited for Christmas?
Nah, I guess. I don't know. I'm really like all holidays I don't give a shit about because I worked in a casino for years and never celebrated anything, so I don't care. I mean, it'll be fine.
We should.
I get a day off. The day Christmas Day is a Monday or something like that, so that's kind of cool.
We should fucking like. What we should do is like do a drag Santa and just like, like rile people up about it.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a funny fucking way to get famous. Have drag Santa and then they're reading fucking what is that, Genderqueer, the book they're trying to ban and shit.
Oh, is that who wrote that one?
I don't fucking know. There's like a bunch of books they want to ban. I'm just Santa Claus reading that and they get pissed. And we'd have to get a person of color to be drag Santa.
Trans POC Santa.
Well, they'd have to be drag trans Santa, so it's a trans
okay.
person that's also doing drag.
Oh.
And fuck it, they identify as a lesbian, so that they're also gay.
Whatever. Yeah, do whatever the fuck you want, man. Piss everybody off.
Yeah, dude, like get these people and then be like, damn, they're reading to children and letting the kids sit on their lap and ask them for Christmas.
I did see something that's kind of bad.
What was it?
It was the San Francisco Gay Men's Choir.
Okay.
Which is just gay men in San Francisco. Apparently, this is like an institution. I'm not aware.
It's a prison.
Yeah. But they did some.
It's a men's choir in a prison in San Quentin.
Well, since we're all together, guys.
It's a gay men's choir. They're like, oh, where is it? It's in San Quentin prison.
Obviously.
Because they're all gay, obviously. Yeah.
We arrested them all.
I'm sorry for trade.
No, you're fine.
I'm sorry.
But they posted some video that was like kind of tongue-in-cheek, like,
it was dick-in-cheek?
A little bit.
I'm sorry,
You're fine. That's the caramel wine is flowing.
The caramel wine. I'm feeling fine.
But the thing was like, oh, we're coming for your children, blah 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 blah. Like, like kind of ha ha.
Yeah, they're joking at those guys.
But then
they take that shit very seriously.
Well, 4chan got a hold of the video and they background checked, and apparently like 14 of the guys in the video are registered sex offenders.
That's fucking hilarious.
And they're like, did they just not background check the gay men's choir?
Why would they?
Why would you put them in the video?
How would they not fucking be like this is a bad look for us, guys?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying too, because I don't know what the response was from them, if they were like, you know what, that's bullshit or blah blah blah. Because I don't know what all the charges were. But
I don't even care.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, especially when you're putting out that video, it's like, you gotta be a little more careful with that one, fellas.
Dude, fuck those gays, dude.
Back to San Quentin.
They're in prison already, right? Like that was the whole thing. It's a gay men's prison.
I mean, they're about to get locked up again now.
Dude, that's hilarious though, dude. Like I hate it when people do, like, because it makes but it's the same thing when like, like you have the guy that's singing "I'm Not Afraid" by Eminem because they wanted him to put him in. Yeah, like it looks like
come on, everybody.
It's very comparable to people like that. Like it's hard to be fucking, like get angry because everybody sucks, dude. Like they all fucking suck. What was it? The Moms for Liberty person was a pedophile too. Like,
was she? That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, dude. Like they have some like sex crimes and shit, and that's like the chapter of the people that burn books because they want to protect children.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. But the gay choir, that's pretty fucking funny.
I mean, happens is the best.
Where are they from? Oh, they're from obviously prison. I guessed it. I called that joke before you finished.
Before you finished. Hey,
Yeah, dude.
fuck. Gay men's choir.
The gay men's choir, dude. That shit's fucking hilarious.
You're talking about somebody was a pedophile.
No, I have that thing we could talk about.
I'm pro-Israel now.
Oh yeah, dude. Talk about that.
On
Yeah.
the way here, I converted to being Zionist because
Yeah.
I was mildly inconvenienced by a group of pro-Palestinian protesters that were attempting to block the fucking highway.
But you said they blocked them with cars.
There was like 30 fucking, or I don't know, probably
See,
more
that's
than that.
smarter than
it was
just
like
standing in the road.
Well, they would have just got fucking annihilated. Yeah, it was like 40 cars with their flags all sticking out, and they were like getting onto the exit and then trying to spread out to fucking block all the lanes. And luckily, I was able to pull a fucking MacGyver maneuver and
I'm a Gruber.
and pull
You
behind
put
a
a
state
carrot in
trooper.
your ass and distracted everybody.
Goddamn right. But I did get to call you because I believe I got the last laugh by playing the Haven Gillis song as I drove by.
Yeah, dude. That shit's so fucking funny to me that these assholes I support your cause. You're in Chicago.
That's what I said. I was like, I agree with you, dickheads. God damn it. Why are you ruining my day?
Yeah, dude. Hot Dog Tequila is a good song. Dude, your dog, it sucks. It heard that siren.
The siren pissed him off.
Because we're talking about the pedophile men's choir, and the police were like, hey, now.
Hey, lay down.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll go to the no dog zone on his own. He's going to get a no dog bone later because I'm going to fuck him to
You're
death.
going to fuck your dog to death. It tried to eat the no dog bones earlier, and I fucking bitch slapped him. Said no dog zone, no dog bone.
It rhymes, so it's true.
Dude, those fucking guys blocking the road, that is kind of funny. That's so funny that happened to you.
I mean, I lucked out.
So it was a flash mob. They're like, we're gonna meet fucking here on the highway, and we're just gonna fucking stop our cars and.
I don't know what their grand
and say
plan
Allah
is.
Akbar.
Yeah. I hope that shit's clear by the time I fucking head back. Otherwise, that's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Dude, they had to have sprayed them with hoses by now.
Yeah. Get out of here.
I don't think they're gonna like fucking like break into the Gucci store over Palestine, but like George Floyd, that's another story.
I don't know, but I saw like 2 or 3 Mercedes, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, they're driving Mercedes and they stop their car.
Well, they had like the Palestine flags and shit. I'm like, I mean, I don't know. I guess you could be like super rich and still be like, I believe in this, but something about that seems, I don't know, something shady about that.
It would be very funny to troll those people and like go there and have the ISIS flag, the one that like has the spaghetti writing on it is black and shit.
I like the one that's like, it's all dildos or whatever,
Yeah.
but it's made to look like Arabic.
I would show up there with the ISIS flag and be like, I support Palestine.
I'm with you guys.
And I have the fucking like Taliban shit on my head. And I'm just a fucking trans person. I would end up on Fox News, dude. They'd have to interview me.
Well, then you'd be famous. Then you could be like,
I'd be honest. I'd just be like, no, I was doing a bit. I thought it was funny.
I thought it would be funny. I don't know.
Tucker Carlson would interview me. They'd be like, well, I love he's doing shit like that. Like, I feel, didn't he interview that kid? They interviewed that
Which
kid
one,
from the
Rittenhouse?
Chiefs game.
Oh,
where he
did they
blackface.
interviewed him? Did they?
Yeah, they were like interviewing the kid. They're just like, I'm so hurt. Like the fucking white ass kid.
Dude.
And then they're like, dude, what pisses me off is they're straight up just like, yeah, well, but you're wearing the headdress too, right? They're like, oh yeah, we're Native American. We're like fucking 50% Native American. It's like the whitest people on earth. Like they have freckles you can see on camera and shit.
Yeah, it's like, oh, well, we got the 23andMe back that said we're 13%, Chippewa.
Dude, I love how
So we can do the chop and wear the headset.
Dude, I love how people they like as soon as they get the fucking 23andMe thing, they're just like, this is my identity now. I'm fucking Irish. I'm gonna be fucking Irish now. I didn't know it before, but here.
Yeah, no, 37 years, never knew.
We
But
never fucking knew, dude.
but deep down, I knew.
But it's funny that, but like they accept that easier than it is to like accept somebody identifying as a different gender. They're just like, nope, that white kid, that kid's a fucking Indian. But this that they could never be a fucking woman. Dude.
Did I send
like,
you the little kid rapper that's like, there's only 2 genders, and I was
dude,
homeschooled.
Yeah, he's like talking about how he's and it's like literally his parents are the ones that
It's just his dad
it's his
producing everything.
in their shitty suburban neighborhood and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yeah, talk about how trans people suck and how you don't go to fucking school.
Well, and then they'll take the moral high ground of being like, "Oh no, we're Christian or whatever." But it's like you're just shamelessly.
Well, then if you call the kid a faggot, then they're like, "You're making fun of a kid. That's not."
Yeah,
nice.
how dare you? I mean, yeah, it's all bullshit.
You don't get to have your kid show up with half blackface, and then an Indian thing. Or like have your kid show up online with a fucking, like
who's that little girl? Was that little Tay?
Yeah, little Tay.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, you don't get to do that and then like be like, oh, you're attacking a kid. Like
no, you posted your child online.
Yeah, like everybody made fun of Greta, and she was like a child and autistic, and everyone.
She was at least trying to do like good stuff. I'll
Yeah,
give her that. But I also
I was also team like fuck that kid because it's like, what? This is a fucking kid, dude. Like, what are you, Sheldon? Because you're not. Sheldon doesn't exist, dude. Like, that's not a real guy.
Yeah, this is bullshit. This isn't the Big Bang Theory.
And also, the Big Bang Theory was a gay ass show that Broccoli Rob likes. He fucking loves that show.
I believe there is a where we asked him about that, and he's like, "I've seen like every episode."
Yeah, he did. He was like, "I've seen almost every episode," and we asked him like to talk about it, and he was just like, "Yeah, it's the Big Bang Theory. Sometimes they do stuff, and sometimes they don't." That's how he just.
Thank you, Rob.
But he just talks. He just adds context, but he won't stop.
It's Rob.
There's a girl there. There's a girl.
He doesn't go into any detail. They're like, okay.
Yeah, he does. He goes into detail, but how he does play by play of like himself. How he feels about it. He's like, I like the show. I think it's good. There's an episode that I liked.
He doesn't tell you what it's about though.
Yeah,
I just happen to like one of them. I've seen every episode.
Rob's fucking awesome. That's my boy right there. That's my fucking boy.
Damn.
Where are we at right now?
I don't know. We're almost there. 28.
28.
Feeling great.
Let's give shout outs to Taiwan, which is a state of China.
It's been a while for that one.
It has, dude. I'm just going to throw it out there, dude. I was never a fan of Taiwan.
What have they produced?
Batteries or the computer chips. That's why they want Taiwan.
I feel like Taiwan were they making the super cheap TVs, or was that China was doing that?
Well, I think
I
it was.
Feel like they're all kind of doing that now.
So like the whole reason why China wants Taiwan is because they have like what is it? It's like lithium mines or some shit, and that's where they get all the batteries for fucking everything.
Right.
And that's why China's fucking number one with electronics, because like we don't really have good batteries.
I love that. Yeah.
We do have gasoline and shit though, but it fucks up our country by getting it.
Yeah, I mean that exactly doesn't help us. But the lithium mines are in like China, Taiwan, and like I think Africa or something like that. So it's like all the worst.
All these slave countries.
It's like,
and
oh
shit.
yeah, I need to make my iPhone, so let's brutalize 1 million people.
Dude, some fucking guy from the Philippines was like, "Fuck you for being trans." I was like, bro, all you guys look alike, and you live in a third world country. And I feel like that's a mic drop for me. But then I feel bad for being racist. But then I posted
It was he stepped in it first.
there's this because it's just a hate group. I just be hateful to them back.
Yeah,
Fuck those guys.
they know what they're doing.
They know what they're getting into. Yeah,
You mess with the bull, you get the fucking horns.
You mess with the bull, you go in the no dog zone.
That's correct.
Yeah, dude. Well, we'll call it there, dude. The no dog zone's calling your dog.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
Well, it's next week. We're fucking gonna go next week.